There's a occultish element to Hollywood.
Definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That's a
100%.
I'm not saying like they're all fucking mystics or something, but there's just, I believe there might be some form of you're manifesting something through a collective energy.
Yeah, man, that's what Hollywood means, isn't it? It's a you know, like the wand they used to, you know, the wand that I think Mickey Mouse has, it's made out of the wood called Hollywood. It's like,
Oh, is it?
really?
What, yeah.
It's like Hollywood is a type of wood, and it creates a spell in it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I never know that. Yeah, Mickey Mouse, the fucking.
Yeah, that's what all that Disney thing is, man. It's like it's a big spell, bro.
I thought. Have you seen the
What do you mean by mops?
Well, Fantasia, innit?
I know of Fantasia, but I don't know, so I can't really.
Yeah, of course.
Right,
dude. Fantasia is an acid trip. Whoever made that film was just tripping
like,
bollocks on DMT.
Oh, what did I watch recently, man?
seen
Alice in Wonderland, brother.
That's all fucking pills and
brother.
fucking.
I had a bunch, man, and watched that, man. It was
weed
sick,
smoking
man.
and.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the McDonald's in Math World? Not McDonald's. What? Donald Duck in Math World. What else? Sorry, I got McDonald's on the brain. Yeah, Donald Duck in Math World.
No.
So he's walking around, all these numbers and everything. Yeah. Then he meets the people who invent music. And you got to think this is targeted for children.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they're putting in. It's all occult.
Bruv, I've watched, you know, like, this is like deep, but I was watching an old episode of He-Man, and there's one, it's called like The Star Child. And it's where like these like monks are after this like child. And I don't know if you know about like the stories about of like elites getting kids and then sacrificing them for rituals and whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if Madeleine McCann's one of them, but that's a whole nother story. But in this thing, they're going after this girl, and there's this one monk that's trying to get the girl, and there's these tree people that come and save her, and the guy's name is called Pedo.
No fucking way.
They're going, hey, Pedo.
Yes, I remember that.
Really?
I was like,
Wow,
what?
you just jogged that memory in me.
And in the background,
He was a
they've got
He-Man
like,
character. Pedo was a He-Man character.
There's a geezer called.
Damn.
He's going, hey, pedos, why are you trying to like
all these
little things like that, like? And so I was thinking, raw, am I going nuts? So I thought I'd show like someone else, and they're like, no, you're spot on. Like, there's like, it's like we know when they're walking through the forest, there's like little phallics, like penises, they just little things they place.
Disney do that a lot.
Yeah, remember the Lion King when the clouds, it says sex like quickly, but you got to think that's. You're right.
In Little Mermaid, the priest has got a boner.
Damn.
Yeah, the priest has got a boner. In Little Mermaid, there's a priest, he's got a boner.
Okay.
In Aladdin, in the background, you can briefly hear him say, good teens, take your clothes off.
Good things.
Good teens.
Oh, I thought you said good things.
Good teens, take your clothes off. But it's like, good teens, take your clothes off.
Yes. What scene's that?
But when he goes to the balcony, and Jasmine's at the balcony, and he's...
Right, he's floating up.
Yeah.
He's on the...
around that section.
No way.
Yeah. What else? There's that. There's the Little Mermaid. The what's it called? The castle behind is made up of dicks.
Yeah, there's loads of things like that, man. There's loads of it. It's all
There's
like
loads of them.
Subconscious.
It's all subconscious. Yeah, man. That's what. It's
think
deep,
like you
bro.
remember the Moonwalker game.
Yeah.
Back in the thing, like before all of the
Michael Jackson stuff
came out. Yeah. So we're talking like 88, 89, the Mega Drive game.
Do you remember
like the premise of it?
I don't remember the game.
Michael Jackson had to save these kids.
And you'd touch
the
him
kid
and they go Michael, and then run off.
Run off.
Like when you look at that in context of what's happening, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
See, I went on the Michael Jackson Moonwalker ride.
Yeah.
Right at Disney World. Right.
What Captain? No, it's called Captain Neo, wasn't it?
Something like
that. Yeah. Captain Neo, not Moonwalker. When he had the spacesuit on.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you went on the same one.
Yeah. This is like early 90s. I remember.
Yeah. What did you make of the whole thing?
I can't remember it too tough, but I remember he had on a big fucking space outfit.
Was it just very badly made?
Yeah.
And
I just remembered it was called Captain Neo. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
I was young as fuck. He weren't there though, so nothing happened. He weren't, like, it was. I think it's a
Guest appearance.
it's a film. It was like a film, and you sat in the crowd.
Did you hear about fucking Paul McCartney this week?
No.
They're talking about the whole Leaving Neverland thing, right? And he's going on about how, he goes, I was friends with him, and you know.
But he's bitter because dude bought his fucking whole catalogue.
But yeah,
Like
we're digressing too much from what we were saying.
Yeah.
All right.
But films.
No, not even just films, but the whole symbolism in Disney we were just chatting about.
Yeah.
And it's not even just Disney. Yeah. It's shit all over. the
yeah,
place,
in Hollywood,
man.
like,
Yeah.
even in like even in think. Do you remember you heard of an author called Philip K. Dick?
Philip.
K. Dick.
Yeah, Philip
No,
K.
I
Dick.
don't know, brother.
Sci-fi author. So he wrote Minority Report, Blade Runner.
Right.
So he wrote a book called The Counterclock. So it's about an author who basically wrote a biography about the guy, and the guy's name was Awful Peak. And then a couple years ago, a guy called Arthur Peake wrote a biography about Philip K. Dick. Like, he was prophesizing so much shit. You got, like, he wrote Minority Report,
Yeah.
Blade Runner in like 60s and 70s.
I mean-
like, to have a concept of all of that,
Yeah.
like, you're tapped into something.
Yeah, they know, like, that's the thing, like,
But
with
what
the
is it?
elites, they're like 10 steps ahead of the game. Like, now we're going to talk about the New Zealand thing later, but this kind of, like, ties into that, man.
But would you put it down to they're people who they're tapped into something, or would you say it's a high level of intellect? Because another thing I read, have you read 1984?
No, obviously I know about
and
90.
Brave
I've
New
looked-
World?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you read them now, like, we're living that out.
Yeah, we are.
And these books are written in like 1930s,
Yeah.
1940s, 50s. Like, how do you have that type of knowledge for that to be tying in what's now? Is it prophecy? Is it high level of intellect? Like,
Bruv, that's just being a powerful family. That's why we're controlled the way we're controlled, because all these people, the Queen and all these royalties and all these things,
All these unimportant people.
all these
Yeah.
devils basically, they're like 10, they're so ahead of the game, it's stupid, bruv.
But what makes them ahead? Like,
Because
what
they understand
consists of-
nature and they understand
That's right.
consciousness and how energies work. And bruv, you see all this like feminism and all this like transgender shit and all these things. It's not a coincidence it's going on, bruv. Like, we're coming into the age of Aquarius, and that's ruled by Uranus. And Uranus is stuff to do with basically exactly. That's on the etymology side, but Uranus is about breaking free from norms. Yeah, so we're in that age where they're using that energy to like put onto the people, because it's now normal to be transgender and it's normal to be gay and it's normal to be this, and they're pushing all these different agendas because they know that nature goes within a certain cycle, so people can get hypnotised by it, bruv. Trust me, it's a lot of deep stuff.
then-
I'm not
but
going to
then
go
you'll
too
have-
deep into it, but yeah.
But then you'll have people that will come out and say all of that stuff is nature, to an extent. Like, people would flip the argument and say, well, it's natural to be all of that.
What?
So it's
Well, it depends.
transsexuality
No, listen.
or
It depends if it's being pushed on you, or I don't know. That's a hard one to say,
All right.
whether it's natural.
I'll say this. Yeah, all right. Give it maybe 20 years ago. Yeah, I think a lot of us were more homophobic than anything.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course.
Even you go to
but I
even you go
think
to a
that
rave
was
and
a
this
lack
is
of
like rap
understanding.
lyrics,
Yeah, yeah,
movies, whatever.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, all right. Sexuality, whether we like it or not, yeah, all right. Whether it's a preference or if it's a choice or if it's normal, yeah. I don't think sexuality is that important in life, yeah, for us to get hung up on it, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
a
think
person's
that-
sexuality
Yeah,
makes
exactly.
them, yeah.
No, not at all, man.
Because you could have a gay person, all right, who's a fucking maniac that goes out and kills people, and then you can have a gay person who's like a
you can't.
humanitarian
Yeah,
or whatever,
exactly, yeah.
all right, and they're not made up of the first thing is he's gay. Nah, man. Whether you're gay or not, all right,
Yeah,
whether you're a
it's-
good
it's-
person, or you're not
exactly,
okay,
bruv.
who you sleep with at night, yeah,
Exactly.
right, don't affect me.
Nah.
What you eat don't make me shit, yeah. So sleep, it's not important. In the big grand scheme of things, it's not important, yeah. But when it comes to transgender stuff,